Okay, so let me show you the current process that we have for creating items and doodads in the game. We've recently just developed new editors for this, so I wanted to showcase them a little bit. So we have a bunch of these editors now, but the recent one is the entity editor that we use for creating also all kinds of entities. Like right now we can only create items and doodads, but we will implement also making monsters, NPCs, all kind of stuff. So let's start with this, and I just noticed we're not connected because the server isn't actually started because I forgot it. So let's start the server here. The server is up and running. Now we should be able to, yeah, now we're connected here. Okay, so this is the entity editor. We can choose to either create a new or load an entity that's already there. We can start with checking out these entities that we already created. So these are the ones we've had for a long time that we've used for development purposes. These are items, and we also have the doodads. We quite recently added a bunch of these and swapped out some old models. So yeah, uh, let's start with a doodad just to create something. So we can go back here and create a new one. We will create a doodad and just name this to something like test doodad. There we go. Create that. We can remove the developer comment. Don't need that. We have these categories for now. So if we wanted a different one, we can just set this to something else. I'll set that to testing. And here we have the model. So this is the default model. That will never be used. So let's find the model. These are the models that we have currently imported and rigged. So let's create let's pick something. Let's pick something that we actually don't have. I don't think we have a bunch of stack of envelopes. So let's pick that one. And then we can name these two envelopes. We will have the entity height to something like 0.2. I would guess. You can always change this later. This is not blocking. And we save this. So now we've saved this as a server, and we can spawn it. And we should have it in our game editor. If we start edit mode, we have it under doodads. Yeah, there they are, envelopes. So if we start, connect to the game world here, just let everything load. We can actually place these envelopes. And we've recently added the option to choose where to put them and also the rotation. So we could put it like there. Yeah. So there we have envelopes, a new doodad. Of course this will not be used. Envelopes are probably better off being items, so you can pick them up. So let's actually create an item. We create a new entity of the type item. Let's do a test item. Let's test item. Create. This will also have category test. Remove this comment here. Change the model to something that we can use as an item. I think we'll use a book actually, because I know that this red book is rigged for you to be used as an item. So we can just, we don't need a unique name here. A red book. Nothing special. Dot. There we go. We can pick a slot. I don't want to pick a slot right now because it's not going to be used as an equipped item. Stackable, we can make it maybe max stack of 5. Everything else is good, so we save this. We should have it here now. There it is. So we can place this. Let's place a bunch of these actually. There we go. Oh, there. We can rotate it. We can maybe put one like there. Make it look good. Oh, whatever. Doesn't have to be perfect right now. Okay, so there we go. So if we exit edit mode now, let's just get rid of these now. These are placed here, and they are items, so we can pick them up. We open this bad book. There it is. Book, a red book, nothing special. We can equip it in our hands. This is what I was talking about, being rigged, so it knows how to rotate and where to transform when it's equipped to different slots. I'll show you that actually, because otherwise, if this was not rigged, it would not show up here. Like the bow, it's only rigged on this side of the character, so now it shows. If I put it here, it's just not there, because I haven't actually rigged it for that other hand. The spear is though. Yeah. Okay, so now you can move these around. Oh. Never mind that. I'll fix that. So there we go, and we can pick these up. We can stack them maximum of 5. Yes, now we can't stack that there anymore. Okay, so that seems to work fine. Now let's say we wanted to create an item with a model that we just imported. And we want to do this without restarting the server or anything, so we can actually do that. We need to exit this scene and we need to go to the item rigger scene. So this is where we rig all our items. We'll go into perspective mode here. There we go. So this seems weird at first, but let's say we have let's create an entirely new model for items. So let's take an item that's not rigged as an item. Let's take an interior. Let's take like we can take this hourglass maybe. No, this hourglass. Let's take this. So we can just select our item editor, drag this in here. It will say that this has an entity model script and not an item model script. So do we want to add this? Yes. There we go. Now we can see it spawned one of those here and one of those here. This is how the item will look if we place it on the ground. So if we want to make it bigger, smaller, maybe we want it to lay down or have a different rotation, we can do it here. So let's do that just for testing. Then we can go back here and we can add slots to this. So let's add a hand slot here. It will spawn a new one. Maybe we can. How do we want this guy to hold this? We want it to be like this, I guess. Like that. And then we can go back to here and we can add the offhand also. So this is pretty easy, but of course it takes a while. So that's good enough. Maybe we want it to just for testing purposes. We can add it to like the head also. So there it is. If you equip it to the head, that's yeah, that's good. Good protection there. There we go. We wanted it to look like that, maybe like that. Okay. And now we come to the actual icon, so that Unity knows how this will look inside as an icon. Then we can just change this guy, and we will see the change in this little icon preview there. We can maybe rotate this a little bit, make it, you know, make it look good as an icon. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. And we can generate this sprite preview here. There we go. It's created a sprite from this. And if we go into the game world, we see everything. We see the icon. Yeah. And now we can just save and close this hourglass. And we can go into our entity editor again. Oh, it's over here actually. Let's close this item, create a new one. Let's call this a test hourglass. Create this. So we should select our hourglass number 2 as our model that we rigged. Let's put this to the test category that we created earlier. A hourglass. Description, just a test item. Then we can have like this takes rich text formats, so we can do like this: color equals to red. This is delete this color. There we go. So no, this is not stackable. No, everything else looks good. We save this, and we go into the game world scene instead, so we can start the game and see how it looks. There we go. Let it load all doodads. Now we have the game editor, so we can start edit mode. Let's go into items. We have the hourglass here. Oh, whatever. Let's place some of these. So you notice how it gets the rotation from how we wanted it to look. So let's place a few of these. There we go. The entity height is somewhat not right. We need to modify that. We exit. And these are now items. So if we try to pick one up, we should see the icon that we created. This is, yeah. And we can pick it up. Yeah, we can attach it. Now we have it here. We have this one here. That's nice. We can add this to the backpack. That looks like this. And the description is there with the red text. It should be an hourglass, right? An hourglass. So that's basically the process that we will use to create items and doodads. I will continue to develop this to actually have a lot more settings. Right now you can only change the basic settings here. I will have triggers and all kind of stuff here. Modifiers like weapon modifiers and stuff like that. And also I will add for creating NPC presets and monster presets also. So yeah, thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you want more information. Thank you.